Chiefs Kingdom. Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Smith on the return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Won't get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Back into the air. Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's got it over the middle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Daniels keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Just 1 yard on the run. That brings up 4th down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Chiefs and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. They've gotten off to the exact start they wanted, Brock, and now an early chance to pull away and get some distance on their opponents. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. It's Pacheco again. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completes this one to Rice. Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
A 2-yard
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense after the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. This is ahead for about 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Daniels setting up the play action. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running back, motioning right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Well, I think they like to say in baseball, clear the mechanism, and that's what you got to do. You've got to let that play go and simply move on to the next. Hey, listen, rare is the game where pass protection ever is going to win 100% of the time, so move on to the next one.
He brings it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Complete to Deebo Samuel. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have
Brings
2
up
left to work with
second
before
and 7
halftime.
at the 23-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Receiver in motion, going left. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 6. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Krosky Merritt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get their first point of this game just before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Kicks away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Commanders.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Sending a receiver left. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Has him running the comeback. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Hey, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
4 yards. That's good for a Commander's first
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Daniels from the pistol. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Jalen Watson. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Krosky Merritt on the zone read. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught by McLaurin. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
A gain of 14.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Lane motioning left. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. To throw, Daniels. Now here he goes. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
13 yards on the play. And a Commander's first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
First and goal, Krosky Merritt. And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Chiefs 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Give to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. He finds Worthy, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That one gains 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Right back to Worthy. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Another throw for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 14 on the play, and that'll be good for a Washington first. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders pushing to get within range for a game winner. Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here he is to throw. Catch made. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. He has room past the 25. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. They'll run here on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Setting up to pass. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have taken the lead late. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Chiefs 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Remigio with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Kansas City.